Hey guys, what's going on? So today I just want to talk to you a little bit about tips on buying used cars. I know that a lot of people that are watching videos online are into cars and they're going to be buying a car of some kind. And here's just a few little tips that I've learned over my lifetime. One, luxury cars. I was going to say exotic, and I was like, that's not right. Luxury cars can be a great buy, an older luxury car. There's a couple things to look for here, though. One, you don't want to buy too old of one, because then it's just going to be completely beat. You want like one, maybe two owner type of luxury car. I went and looked at a Mercedes, I don't know what it was, SUV. Four-wheel drive, little six-cylinder or something, I don't even know. I think it was a little gas motor. And the pictures looked fine. Priced, I mean, really cheap. I figured because of the Mercedes, it's harder to not everybody's looking for a 15-year-old Mercedes. And I was like, that's pretty dope. Well, I drove like 2 hours or something to go check this thing out. Total peace. But as soon as I got into the neighborhood, I was like, man, I know people that live right around here. This is just, it's not a high-income neighborhood. It's a very low-income neighborhood. So that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about is look at a map where the vehicle is at. If you're in a very low-income neighborhood, you might want to reconsider. Ask for extra photos, something along that nature. Now, I'm sitting on a Mercedes. I picked this one up very reasonable. However, it's a total piece. So, luxury cars can be a good buy, but they might not be. You want stuff that's, if you're buying a used car, you really want something coming out of a nice neighborhood, and either they have passed it down to their kid, or they didn't want to pass it down to their kid, and you want to look for a family vehicle coming out of a nice neighborhood. That's a really good way to find a really decent car. You don't want a single mother car, not to pick on moms out there, but single mom, typically all of her money is going towards something else, and upkeep on the car is not #1 priority. So that's just something to keep in mind right there. Now, here's a couple tips for you. Let's see if I can... Anytime you see zip ties, it's going to be a bad sign. That means whatever the problem was, they weren't willing to spend the money to fix it right. Now, another thing. You want to check out the tires? Now, if you're riding the car right, it doesn't matter what condition the tires are in, but this one in particular has cords shown on the tread, and the tires completely go. One, if they're not willing to put tires on it, then that's how much they cared about the car. If they're willing to put tires on it, they care quite a bit about the car, and they were upkeeping it. But if the tires are wearing unevenly, showing cords, wearing all off on one side, the front suspension might need work. And if you get the car right, you're willing to do the work, that's fine, but just beware of it. So check out the tires, and you don't have to, be an expert here. Just, does it look like a normal car tire? Is it really slick? Okay, that's a bad sign. It's really not that complicated. Check the oil, make sure there's oil in it. When I bought this one, it's a diesel Mercedes. He said something about he wouldn't trust any diesel that didn't use some oil or something like that. And I'm just like, dude, that's not, he's basically telling me that it leaks oil. And I could see from where the car was sitting at that it was leaking oil on a regular basis. So I've seen that in other people's videos, that check where the car has been sitting at. It's actually a good tip. My 7.3 leaks oil on a regular basis. If I park it anywhere too long, you get a nice little spot there. Again, be cautious of this, but for me it wasn't a deal breaker. But if you know absolutely nothing about a car and it's dripping oil underneath, it might not be a good choice for you. Me, I know how to check the oil. I can check on a regular basis. It'll be alright. You want to check the transmission fluid for a burnt smell. If you don't know what automatic transmission smells like, walk into a parts store, ask them if you can smell their automatic transmission fluid. I'm being serious. There's at least somebody there that will not think you're weird and will let you do it. Anyways, I'm going to cut this off for now. I figure this is going to be a part 1 of probably multiple parts. But thanks for watching. Hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching, guys.